Hi everybody, this is Abby with Scrappin' Abby, and I'm back with another mini haul video to share with you guys. I got a couple packages in the mail today. Before I get going, I'm sporting my second pair of arm warmers that I purchased from Pick Your Plum. I showed these in my video that I did yesterday. I got two pairs for me, one for my daughter. I ended up giving hers to her today. They were supposed to be for Christmas, but I'm such a kid. I have a hard time holding gifts back. Plus, I knew she'd probably see mine and she'd want to borrow mine because we trade clothes and that kind of thing. So this is the darker pair that I bought, and I love them. They're so nice and cozy. We're going to a haunted barn / maze here in my town tonight with my two teenagers and a couple of their friends, and so really excited. So I'm going to wear these tonight under my coat so my hands are nice and toasty, but I can still use my fingers, to cover my face and go gasp, because I hear it's supposed to be pretty scary. So we'll see. As long as they don't throw fake spiders or something on me, I'll be fine. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have a couple of different things to share with you guys. This was my first time to purchase anything from Donna Downey, her online store on the Donna Downey Studios. I think you just do donnadowney.com, I think. Let me look at the packing slip here to tell you exactly. I'll put a link to the her store and website in the description below. But anyway, I've been watching her for quite some time, a couple years, and I just really, it's inspiring to watch her. I know she's not the traditional, like, maybe making cards and scrapbook layouts, that kind of thing, like, a lot of the crafters. I like watching her because it's a different avenue. It's, a lot of work on canvas, working a lot in with her inspiration journals. I love that. She's really kind of encouraged me to step out of the crafting that I typically do and try different mediums and things like that. And so I think it's just kind of fun to try something different once in a while. So anyway, that's my story behind me watching Donna Downey. Anyway, so I've been wanting to purchase one of her inspiration journals for quite some time. I went ahead and did it, and in the package came this, it's a refrigerator magnet, and I'll hold it up so you guys can read it, but it says, I'm trying to read it through the camera, art is in the ability to see, to be a passionate witness to the colors of life, to listen intuitively to your inner voice, and to paint freely the vibrancy of the everyday emotion, then leave it on the canvas. And it says Donna Downey. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I may not put it on my fridge. I think I'm going to tack it up on my, I have a tub right there that's got all of my adhesive and that kind of stuff. That way I can kind of look at it. Oh, matter of fact, it's already stuck there already. It's a magnet. Pretty cool. Anyway, so this is what I purchased. I'm sorry for the crinkle. I just wanted to show you how pretty it comes in this clear package. I'm a sucker for packaging, and I know it's just clear, but it just is so much more fun to have something wrapped like that. So pardon the crinkle. And for those of you who know me, you might be surprised, like, why in the world would you pick something that's not purple or had purple tones? Well, I don't think Donna likes purple so much. I've heard her say that quite a few times in, her videos. I like to watch her Inspiration Wednesdays. I like the Collage Mondays too, but the Inspiration Wednesdays have the videos. And that's what I run in the background on my laptop when I'm working on projects and stuff, just to kind of break up some of the different crafting channels and things I watch. Anyway, she doesn't like have a hate for it. It's just not like a color she probably uses as much as myself or Sherry. Hi Sherry, if you're watching. My DT sister from 3 Girl Jam. Anyway, so she's probably not as addicted as the two of us are with purple. So, but I thought out of the colors that were there, this was a fabric journal. I thought this was the one that I could probably really apply some different purple sprays and inks to and have it still look really nice, because this is a fabric cover. It's really nice. And of course you can ink it and spray it and do whatever you want. So I'm going to experiment with that. And that's what this is all about with this inspiration journal. It's got her name down there on the bottom, and then this is the spine with the ribbon, or it already comes put together for you. I've done this closure a lot on a lot of my books. I build from cardstock and chipboard myself with the clasps like this. And so you open it up, and it's canvas on the inside. I have to tell you, when I first opened this right here frightened me. I thought, oh my gosh, there's a spider in there. It scared me because I'm so terrified of spiders, but it's just the thread, so I had to calm myself down. Anyway, so this is the canvas inside here, and of course, you can, I just lost my train of thought. Sorry. You can do some spritzing or inking or whatever you want on there. And then this is just one of the signatures on the inside. You can purchase additional ones. And I think from her last video I watched, you could put in a total of 2. And then because by the time you chunk up these pages, you wouldn't be able to get it closed. So I'll also put a link to the video where she talks about her inspiration journal, just in case anybody watching my video today is not familiar with Donna Downey or what her inspiration journals are about. She did a recent video, and it's really good because because it explains her story and thought process behind creating these with the signatures and what these little, you know, little individual pieces of paper and kind of mixed media throughout the journal, what they mean. So I won't go into too much detail about that because she does a way better job because it's her creation. So anyway, so what the paper is on the inside, the white cardstock you're seeing here is just basil. And you can kind of see it's got that texture. And then you have the back side over here, which is the smooth side. She puts a lot of these different like inclusions in here. And like this is, you know, because the book obviously is put together like this. So you guys can kind of get a visual of what that looks like. And then it was, you know, you can twist and turn these if you want to. And it's bound together with the grommets and then this ribbon that goes right down the center. So whatever you see on this side is going to be a repeat on the other side because it's all laid down flat and put together in the book. So this is like a file folder, and then you got, you know, a blank page, and then you have another inclusion. This is just like a, you know, tickets, excuse me, like a payroll, pay card type of thing there. And this is just some more, this is just like a piece of white cardstock. I think that in different ones you get different inclusions like this because I don't think all of them are the same. This is like just like a smaller manila envelope, coin envelope right there, which is a lot of fun because you can obviously tuck some things in there. And then this is, again, is just some white. And then here is another one of those time card sheets. And then this is the center, and it's got just a larger tag. And then, of course, the back side just repeats that front side again. And then the back is canvas as well. And so I'm really excited because I'm really looking forward to experimenting with a lot of different mediums and things that I've been working on with canvases and stuff. And so this is going to be a lot of fun to really play with this. This is going to be probably something that I'm using more, not for my design team projects or for orders, custom orders that I get from the client base that I have. This is probably going to be a little more personal, more for me, just to kind of play and experiment and kind of see how things go. So, you know, I'll be sharing with you guys as I work on projects and doing different techniques with different stencils and, you know, different mediums, the different, you know, matte mediums and the different paints and things like from golden and sand for texture and stamping and just things like that. So modeling paste and whatnot. So I will be sharing with you guys how I do that as I go along, just to kind of give you a little bit on what this is about. The next thing I ordered is from Stampin Mania, and this is what she sends in your order, and I don't think it's private because it's a company, but Stampin Mania. And I have to give props on where I first heard about this website, blog, online store is a real life friend, coworker / crafter of mine through Facebook. She shared her video where she talked about this for some storage solutions. So that's how I found her, and I was really glad I did because she's got a lot of neat things on her blog. And this is, I'll hold it up here. This has how you can get to her, looks like her Facebook page, her actual, you know, .com website. And then if you're on Twitter, I'm not, but if you are, and then you can follow her on Pinterest. So I'll put a link to this store where I bought these items in my description below, so you guys can click on it and then go check out her store and then place an order. She gives you a coupon code when you first, you know, place an order with her. So that's pretty cool. So what I bought, and maybe these aren't new to you guys. I'd never seen these. I know that I've heard of cropper hoppers, and I've seen the different, you know, the different like totes and stuff for like when you go to crops and stuff. I've never had the cropper hopper brand before. I have a different brand because I'm pretty fussy about, not that cropper hoppers are bad, but my stuff's going to be purple or else I'm not going to get it. I was using my son's little segue here. I was using my son's old duffel bags and different, you know, gym bags and things like that for quite some time, going to crops and just putting things in like the different, you know, Rubbermaid containers and the little hard pencil cases and that kind of stuff, because I was waiting until I could invest money into storage solutions and traveling totes and things with wheels and all that kind of stuff in the colors and, you know, materials I wanted. And so I waited for quite some time. So I never saw anything purple with cropper hopper originally when I first started looking. So that's probably really weird that I told you that story, but just to tell you. So, but I've heard of the brand, but as far as the paper file, this was new to me. I just had never seen this before until I watched the video that Terry did on her blog. And she talked about a couple different ways to store your clear stamps and also to store your 12 by 12 paper. Well, her storage solution for your stamps is fantastic. I currently have a really good system for myself, so I didn't purchase any of those, but I was really interested in this. And so what you get is 3 per pack, and it's 12 by 12. It's a paper file. And I'm pulling out my receipt so I can share with you guys how much I paid, if I have it handy. I don't think, oh, I guess I don't have it handy. Oh, no idea if I thought I had it out. Anyway, I didn't pay very much for these per package. I can't remember, it was like 3, I don't know. I'll look as I'm talking on my phone here for the receipt. Anyway, you get 3 per pack, and I ended up getting 4 because I knew I'd want to have some because I have a lot of loose paper. And so this is what they look like when you take them out. For anybody who has not seen them before, they're just this, you know, kind of this material. The camera's probably going crazy. It's the plastic. You can still see through it. It holds full 12 by 12, true 12 by 12 sheets because I just put some in mine. It has this little tab at the top where you can either, you know, I wouldn't write with a marker for me personally because that way when you swap out your different paper collections, if you use it this way or you store it to put stickers or something in, you can change out. So you can use like a P-Touch label or, you know, whatever you want on there. But if you wanted to put something permanent, like if your plan is to use this just for, you know, say white basil cardstock, then obviously you could, you know, do what you want on there. But for me personally, I'm going to put something that's removable so I can change this out as I need to. So that's what the size looks like. And then what I did is I went ahead and put some paper in mine. This isn't a ton of it, but as you can see, if I stand it up, there's plenty of room in here to still put quite a bit more paper in here. So when you guys buy like the collections, like I get a lot of the loose sheet collections, or a lot of times we'll do cross promotions with some of the design teams I'm on. And so like recently we just did one with, I'm on the Score Pal design team, and we just finished up today. Actually, I think it's through the weekend. And today's October 26th, in case you're watching this down the road. But we did a cross promotion with Graphic 45 this week. And so they sent us 2 paper pads and all the chipboard embellishments and things like that for the collections we got. Well, those things get loose and whatnot. And so it's kind of nice to have something like this. You can store those kind of things in so you have the same collection together. So these are just some loose sheet papers that I purchased on a Facebook site. And it's just random papers from this. I think it's like basic gray or something. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I cut the tabs off so it would fit in there. But it just, you know, so it's just nice when you have combination, matching, coordinating paper collections to kind of keep them together. So I want to give a huge shout out to Terry with Stampin Mania for suggesting this on her website and blog, because this is a great idea. I like it a lot. And a lot of times when you buy collections like this one, it comes in the plastic paper. This is what I've always done. I've always just kept it back in here. But then you get this thing where it's sticking, and I kind of have OCD and it bugs me when it's crooked, and I don't like it. So I like to, this is a way better solution for me. So I'm really thrilled to have that. So that's going to be a new storage solution for me for my paper. And then the last thing I wanted to share with you guys, I had my hair done this morning. Got another collar weave on because I got to get rid of the gray in my hair. I don't like that for me. And my hairdresser, he always uses the foils, and a lot of times they're in some really cool, fun colors. So he always lets me grab a stack because I use them in my projects. And so today's colors that he had for me were purple, which is my favorite. Love the purple. And just, they get these in a big box, and they just randomly grab a stack when they're doing your hair. I just happen to have these 3 colors. So I grabbed the purple, and then this really pretty kind of, turquoisey green, and then this long strip of blue. And then the papers in between are these sheets, and they kind of feel like the it's like a little bit thicker tissue paper type. This will be great too to use on projects, run it through. I think this would be so pretty to run this through like one of the embossing folders, or to cut some flowers, because you could form them if you wanted to do that. So that's kind of my thought process with this. This is pretty thin. It's, it's like aluminum foil kind of sort of, but not quite as thick. So if you made some flowers or die cut something from this, you wouldn't necessarily want to have something with a lot of dimension with this particular material and then mail it, because as soon as you smash it, obviously you can see it's foil, so it's going to smash. But if you're making this on a project that's going to be displayed in your room, or like in a shadow box frame or something like that, then it wouldn't get smashed. You could certainly use it for that purpose. So I just wanted to do a little quick share on that with you guys. And then the last thing, my daughter Kaylee standing right over there, and she's trying to make me laugh on the video, but she's not going to do it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, Kaylee. You want to say hi? Okay, she just shook her head and said no. So anyway, so before I close with you guys, I wanted to do just a really quick flash across the camera as I drop everything. I am also on the design team for Crafting Ireland. They are an online publication as well as having a blog, and we do tutorials, full step out photos of different projects for all the readers. And I just completed my project and sent my tutorial off for issue 20, which is coming out, I think it's like mid-November or something like that. I don't know the exact date. So I was going to do a flash of my project really fast, because I'm technically not supposed to show it, but it's just so stinking cute, I think, and I mean that in a completely non-conceited way. It's just, I think it's really cute the way it turned out. So I'm going to show you guys for like, 5 seconds and what it looks like here. But that's my tag I made for the design team project. Lots of elements and different textures on there. So stay tuned for my when the issue goes live, and it's live on the Crafting Ireland blog. The video that I made yesterday showing the tag up close and how I made it will be also on my YouTube channel, so you'll be able to see that. So thanks you guys for checking out another Scrappin' Abby video. And as I am getting ready to say goodbye to you guys, I'm going to put back on my really cool arm warmers, that they call them. And I purchased these again from Pick Your Plum, and you guys can look at my videos, do a search for, just put in Pick Your Plum or something, and you'll see a gazillion videos I've done on them, because I'm always buying from them, it seems like. So anyway, so they're my hand warmers. I love them. I think they're so stinking cute. So I will see you guys next time. We are getting ready to head out to that haunted barn maze here shortly, so I'm going to try to get a few more crafty things done before then. And then I'm going to have some fun with my teenage kiddos. So I will see you guys later. Happy crafting!